Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. And if you want to edit like this, I'm going to show you how. It's really simple. So open up your computer and get Davinci Resolve ready because it's going to be a long one. Okay, so right now I'm inside of Davinci Resolve and we're going to be in the edit tab right here or here. So it's on default, it's right here. So we're going to go here and I'm just going to import a video right here. This is the part that I filmed and I'm going to delete all the part where there's no audio, so don't put the audio too high. I've made that mistake and it made the video sound so bad, so you just gotta find a good spot to put the audio. We're gonna press B. Now bring up this. Don't worry about the gaps, we will delete those, so I'm just gonna speed this up. Okay, I didn't delete all the dead space, but I deleted most of it. Next, we're gonna come up to edit and press delete gaps. Now, all the gaps are gone. So, if we play that, there's no pauses. If you make any mistakes, you can just cut them out, but don't cut all the mistakes out because it can also be made as a joke. So, the first thing we're gonna add is text. I'm using someone else's text. Their name is Sam GT. The text pack is called Wed's Free Text. It's free, I'll leave in the description. I'm gonna use orange because I like this one. Also make sure you come up to playback, render catch, press smart. And now it'll actually render instead of it being super laggy. So we're gonna come to the Fusion tab and here, I'm gonna get this out of the way. So here, we're gonna press effects, and then we're gonna look up waviness, and then we're gonna connect that to that, and then that to that. And now, when we press on waviness, we can change it. So, like the speed, you do want to change to the speed up because it's slow by default. You can change the strength. Now it looks like that, which is pretty cool, and some YouTubers do that. You can also change the scale, which is basically how wavy it is. So on default, if you want to change all the things to default, you can just press all these little dots. You also have vertical and horizontal, so I can do like that. I'd recommend vertical, but if you're going for like something funny, you can add that. So we're gonna come over here. I do recommend all lowercases, even though it's not correct spelling, it is good. So I'm just gonna say, hey, every, and as you can see, it's rendering right now, that's the red. You do have to watch it for it to kind of render. Now it's all blue, and it looks like that. I'd recommend also going settings, position Y, turning it up, and then you can also change the zoom, which will make it bigger, and then it's rendering, so we'll be able to watch that. The zoom is a little too big, so we have to turn it down, and now it has to re-render. Every time you change something, it will have to render again, so I'm just gonna watch that so it renders quicker. Now that's what it looks like. The next thing we're gonna go to is keyframes, and this isn't too hard. So we're gonna press this button once we press a random piece of our video. I'm gonna go to keyframes, so we're gonna press the arrow key twice, and you're just gonna turn the zoom up a little. The next thing, we're gonna go 2 more keyframes and change it back to around the normal, but I can't put numbers, but there, 1000. So now, when we watch that, it is a little fast, so I'd recommend going more than 2 keyframes. So I'll restart that. I'll just time lapse that. Now, when you play that, it's a little fast. Sometimes you can go to the Fusion page. I think it's keyframes, spline. I think it's around here. I don't know how to find the keyframe exactly, but if you do see it, you should be able to change it, and you can make it smoother and do all that. So I'm gonna come back here, and the next thing we're gonna do is color, which is a fun topic. So we're gonna come down. You can click Y for white, and it changes, the brightness and that. Red, all red. If you go down, it changes to like a light blue, and then you can make it super red. Green, down is purple, and super green. Blue, down is yellow, and over here, it's very blue. And you can change it by using the keyframes. I'm not going to do that right now, but we're going to come to audio. If you get Fairlight Sound Library, you can download that and just put in the 3 stores, and it'll come up with all the sounds and all that. I'm going to come back here. Next thing we're going to work on is green screen, which is an interesting topic. I'm just going to pull a picture and my green screen video. We're going to come down to here, and I'll get rid of this for now. Ultra key, you want to put it in between those two. Now pick whatever color. If you have the color dropper, then you do want to use that. I do not. Now you want to find a green that will tone the background gray, just like this. You can use this right here. You can put that in if you want that certain green, but I'm just using the green screen in Google Tag. So I'm gonna click OK, and then we'll come over here and put the picture under it, and it adds the picture right there. So that's a really fun topic that you can use on basically anything. It's just right there, and there's 2 of me, technically. That's really good for if you see a lot of videos where there's 2 people. It's really good for that. So I can move myself right over here, and I can really move myself right there and just be right there, but I don't have my entire body. Do that, and it looks like I'm in there, even though I'm not. And then it's kind of weird, but now it looks like there's 2 of me. Even though I don't have the same names, for some reason I'm Gorilla right there, but it will render. Everything does need to render, basically on everything. So we're gonna delete that for now. We won't need the picture. And the last thing I want to do is kind of more sound. I think we might need a little bit more sound effects. I do want to say that the Fairlight sound effects are not anything good. There's no music. It's all just sound effects, and it's not very good at all. It's not meme sounds or anything. It's just random sound effects that you can find. Here's the voiceover, and you can change it to that. So if you wanted to do voiceover, I'll just do it right now. 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody. Just does that. You can put it right there, and then you can just turn the volume. If you turn the volume to the max, it'll sound like one of those really bad mics. So I'll turn that off for now. But yeah, that's all for today's video. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.